Good afternoon, crafty friends. Colleen here. I wanted to share this little card with you today. I found the original one like this on Lisa Curcio's, what was it called? Yeah, Lisa's Stamp Studio. But yeah, Lisa Curcio made one. She had a die cut for the collar and the tie. I didn't, so I handmade mine, and I'm going to show you today how to do it. I love this card. I thought it was just brilliant, and it stands up like so, or you can open it out and it can stand like so. It's a bit hard to see like that, but yeah, so it can stand either way. But it's a really simple card. I mean, if you wanted to, you could write here on the back. I haven't stamped this at all. I thought a nice Father's Day message in there, or a happy birthday for somebody really special. But this is the kind of card that can be used for anything. Congratulations, great job done, like congratulations on your new job, or something for some young man. So I just thought I'd share it with you today. I just really love this set. So we are going to need, there we are, a white card, which is like 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25, so pre-made card. Our back panel measures 4 inches by 5.25, and this is the Wanda paper. This is the reverse side here. Oh, nearly lost my little bit. And this is cut exactly the same size. So this is, I've cut a second panel that was 4 inches by 5.25, and then I cut it on the diagonal from the left hand corner down to the bottom right, and that will go onto the front of the card. I then made a little second card go in the middle, and this is using pewter, and this is cut at 8 inches by 3 inches, scored at 4 to make a little card. Our front panel for the card is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8, because I just wanted a small border around the front, and that is from the Mix-In Paper Pack. Our piece to go inside measures 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. We've got a little bit here that measures 3/4 by 1.5 inches, and then I've cut in almond, and that's going to be the neck piece. Then I've got this white piece here that is 2 inches by 1 inch, and we're going to cut that on the diagonal and turn that into the collar. And then these two pieces here are to make the tie with. And this one is 3/4 inch by 3 3/4, and this is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. So let's get started. So the first thing we'll do is we'll cut the front of the card, and I can't pick it up. I'm going to use my, whatever it's called, I can't remember, my guillotine today. Now I'm just going to line up where the score line is at the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner, and I'm just going to come back slightly from the fold line and cut, and that gives me that nice diagonal cut there. And that's the same way I would have cut the paper. I would have laid it in, the whole piece, and then just cut down, so I ended up with 2 sections. This, you can make 2 cards if you have a non-directional paper. As this is non-directional on one side but directional on the other, it wasn't going to work, so I used it this way. That's just a spare piece. Now, while we're here, we may as well cut our collar. So we'll take the little white piece and we're going to place it in, so the point to the point. And it doesn't matter whether you cut it left or right, it really doesn't matter. So you've got these 2 pieces here now. And then we're going to take our scissors, and we're just going to cut just the tiniest bit off the end. It's not very much, it's just a really tiny little piece off the 2 pieces. So I just lay them together and trim it off. We'll use that again in a minute for the tie. So we're going to now put all our panels together. So we're going to adhere our little, nope, that bit doesn't. We'll put the white panel on the inside. Just like so. and pop that aside for a minute. Now we're going to adhere this panel to the inside of the card, leaving an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. Oh, pardon me, I've just had lunch. Right, now we're going to adhere this panel onto the front here. So just meet out to the corners. Oh, I can't pick it up. Now don't forget, our 2 books finish very soon. I think they finish on Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, what's the date today? The 29th, 30, 31. Yeah, Tuesday. So, you know, be prepared that on the next week I'll be starting with all new products and all new papers and colours for you to have a look at. So if there's anything you want out of the 2 older catalogues now, just go ahead and do it, because you won't be sorry. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Now, our new one that's coming, I mean. But you might like to have a look and get some last things out. Right, so we're going to make a little mark here at the top at 1/4 of an inch in on both sides. So move it so that it's on the line, because it's a 7/8 of an inch, and just make 2 little marks. It's just simple like that. Take our neck piece, and then I'm going to fit this in, and I think that works out to be yep, that's it right there. So you've got about, from your little tick marks in, you've got about 1/2 an inch on either side for that to fit in. I think that's right. Does it look right? Yep, no, that's right. So there we are. So that's your next section in. Now we're going to take our 2 collars, and we're going to add adhesive. And with this point, I want to put it here so that where that little cut line is, it goes in that sort of the middle, just slightly off the middle. And then we're going to cover that little mark that we made. You know, the little marks here? So I've just covered that mark like that. And then this one, make sure I've got it in the... Oh, hang on a minute. Nope, I nearly put the adhesive on the wrong side. Oh. So turn it over so that it's on the other side. And then slightly overlap these, not by much, and then follow that over that mark so that you have your collar. That's it. So once they're into place, flip them over and trim off the excess. It's not a perfect collar, but it does the job. Oh gosh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, do excuse me. Sorry about that. Now for our next piece, we're going to take our 3/4 of an inch strip, and we're going to put a mark. Now, I know that that is like 3/8 of an inch in there, and then we're going to come up at 3/8 of an inch here on either side. So 3/8 of an inch is in between the 1/4 inch mark. If you want, you can use a ruler for this bit, and then I'm going to do 2 1/4 inch marks there. Now, if you like, to make it easier for you, come here, ruler, you can join up those marks like so. Oh, excuse me. And then this is just making the tie. So you can join these up. I just cut mine straight with the... Oh, there it is. So I'll show you. So that's the shape you're going to get from those marks. Excuse me. And if you use your what do you call it, this thing, lay the lines down and cut on the reverse side so that you're lining up the edge with the cutting section and the point, so it looks like this. And then cut your two little points off, and there you have your tie. Pretty simple, isn't it? And then for this little piece, I just took it and I just cut across the corners on two sides. I'd have to trim it off a bit so it's a bit deeper. And then I'm going to adhere that, excuse me, over the top. I wish I had sneeze now. So I'll just adhere that down. Put the tie, put that onto the top of the tie. Feel the need for that to be a little bit deeper there. There we go. Now, what I should have done was told you to leave a small gap in under there. I get a bit sidetracked. So just taking your piercing tool, just go up underneath where you've got the cardstock. So just in there, separate it out a little bit. Place adhesive on your tie, but not all the way down to about there. And just slip it in under there so that it's in the middle. Lay it down so you can get it nice and straight. And that's your tie and your shirt. I hope that wasn't too difficult. I'll just put this away so I don't lose it. Now we're going to adhere this panel here to the front of our card. So that'll fit onto there like so. Then we add adhesive to this back panel. Now you want to be quite generous with this. Now when you go to put it into your card, hold it open a bit, slot this in so that the top section and the bottom section here, crackers, I can't grab it, line up on the edge there. See how they're lined up? And I look like I've got a decent amount of equal, and then press it down, and that way your card is in just the right position to see. So I hope you enjoyed this card. It's this is the opposite to that one in the thing. This was the opposite sides. So I hope you enjoyed this card and give it a go. So till next time, keep on crafting, and bye for now.